It will pull water directly from Lake Travis. Joining us now is senior science reporter Eric Henriksen. And Eric, this development is a little atypical of what we usually see in Central Texas.
Right, this is a larger development, but they're actually going to shrink things down a little bit. So it's a 1,400-acre development called Mirasol Springs. They're aiming with conservation in mind. So there's going to be 40 homes, a hotel, larger lots. They're implementing like really restrictive environmental policy. So there's restrictions on how many wells people. There's none. That's how many wells? 0 wells. Impervious cover. They have irrigation that's using gray water, that's reused water. They have all these plans in place to limit the damage to the environment. This area of the Hill Country, this is on Hamilton Pool Road, right on the border of Travis and Hays County, near Hamilton Pool. It's like, I don't know, a mile down the road from Hamilton Pool, something like that. It's really, really close. That area is full of karsty rock. So karst is like rock with a lot of little holes in it, and any chemicals, any like fertilizer, things like that can seep into the aquifers below. And this whole area is filled with springs. This includes Hamilton Pool. It includes the Roy Creek Canyon Reserve, which is located within the borders of the property, Mirasol Springs property. And so there's concern that any sort of construction on this site will damage those springs, but also any sort of groundwater pumping that occurs could limit those springs producing water in the future. And the original plans for Mirasol Springs called for groundwater pumping and river water removal, but they have since, after some pushback from landowners, push for this water line installation. And that's what happened yesterday.
You've been covering all the twists and turns of this particular project, but remind us about what happened on Monday.
So on Monday, this water line. So let me talk about the water line. This is the idea of bringing water from west of 71 at the West Travis County Public Utility Agency. They're going to bring water to this development down past Highway 12. So a good distance. They'll use a 3-inch water line. Currently, there's some larger water lines in the area, but they're going to reduce it from a 4-inch to a 3-inch at the property. That way, other developers can't hook up to this line in the future is kind of the thought process. Also, again, there's only 40 homes, a hotel, stuff like that on the property. They don't need as much water as some other places. So on Monday, the contract got approved to move forward with writing of the contract for this utility line to be installed. And a lot of landowners have pushed back on this. They're concerned by adding this utility line, they're going to see an increase in development in the area. They're going to see an increasing groundwater depletion. They've cited a 2015 study by the Meadows Center. That study looked specifically at the 290 highway. There was a water line installed there. They went to Dripping Springs. That water line was more meant to encourage development. And since that, they've been pushing that study. The author of that study has come forward and said, hey, that's not really the same application here. That was a big water line. This is a small water line, so less of a concern there. So it got approved. Now they're going to move forward, and the developer's going to decide, hey, should we sign up on this contract or not?
Kind of talk about next steps now that the water line is moving forward. What happens next?
So as I was walking out of the meeting yesterday, I talked to, I don't know, 10, 15 different people, something like that. And we were walking around, I'm asking them, hey, what happened just now? And everyone was a little confused. And they all said they felt bittersweet about it. But what we understand is they were given 48 hours to write this contract, and they're going to post it online. That's going to be up for 30 days till the next board hearing of the WTC PUA. At that time, then the developers will decide if they want to accept the terms of the contract, which came with further restrictions than were initially put forward, including no new wells and inspections on the property that would, if they violate any of the restrictions, and there's numerous restrictions, you can read all about them on kxan.com. If they violate any of those restrictions, they get their water shut off within 60 days. So they have all these additional restrictions that have been added to the contract. So in 30 days, and in December, when that board meeting happens, they have to decide, do we want to accept these restrictions for this water line? I don't know what they're going to do. I have my guesses, but it seemed like people were excited about it and happy about the outcome, but also a little sad because this is moving forward still. And landowners in the area are concerned about the future of their property, but this development seems to be taking the right steps. They have said the things that they want to. So they say, that, hey, I want to do these things, right? Let's just hope they keep doing them.
And I know you'll be following it all.
I'm going to keep with it. It's been 2.5 years now. Might as well keep going, I guess.
Well, Eric Henriksen, thank you again for being with us.
Of course.